team ban.
And welcome back to the second series of the day. This is going to be Mineski versus Power Gaming. Mineski forgot to set their name, those idiots! And I also forgot to check and tell them to do it. I'm here with Slacks. My name's Ferge. Slacks, how you doing, man?
Nah, I'm doing so good, man. I am so good. You know who I haven't ever seen play before? Power Gaming. I don't know nothing about this team. I can't wait to learn something about it.
How you like this logo here?
It's pretty good. I like it. You know, I knew a kid with a tattoo of that before.
Except it didn't have an exclamation point, though, right?
No exclamation point.
Okay.
It's pretty neat. You know, funny story. That kid had a mental thing. It was it wasn't a disease, but it was some kind of problem. If he felt unexpected pain, he would pass out.
That's
Isn't that
actually very interesting.
That's why he got the little tattoo on the back of his neck. Like if he had tons of tattoos. If he knew the pain was coming, he was good. But if he bumped his elbow on a door, he'd just fall to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Dude, that's like some... You ever seen that video that those like sheep falling over or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like some weird neurological thing. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Like, he's got to be so careful in his life. Like, he can't ride bicycles and stuff. Like, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could just instantly die. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
He'd get shot and he would just fall to the ground, dude. Like...
I mean, that might be good defensive abilities, you know? If he's attacked by a bear, because he
really good at
literally
playing
was
dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah, really good. Anyway, hopefully Power Gaming doesn't have the same issue. Hopefully, after they get some damage, they'll be able to keep on fighting as we get a Faceless Void, our first picked up, and then Mineski still rocking today. They did 2-0 the last series, Purge, so they're looking pretty damn good in this matchup.
Yep, and keep in mind these are best of twos, guys. So that means if you get a 2-0 victory in those two games, that you get 3 points, and if you go 1-1 equal with your opponent, you get 1 point. Obviously, if you get 0 wins, you get 0 point, because that means you're not good enough.
No.
I could have, should have said, like Slacks' Earthshaker. That would have been so perfect.
Are we still on that? It was a 3 o'clock in the morning game, dude.
It was real bad, dude. It wasn't
even my fault. They picked single draft. Who the fuck
No, your
plays
Earthshaker's
draft?
real bad, dude. It's real bad.
I'm gonna go play an in-house and play Earthshaker and beat the shit out of you when we're done casting today.
There's no way. It really shouldn't happen. If it happens, it's not because... If you play like that, it's... Let's talk about the draft. Faceless Void Phoenix is a really good combo. I like that a lot. Elder Titan on the other side, though, is quite good against Phoenix because you can shut down Sunray pretty easily. And Witch Doctor as well just gives you really good laning presence. That's something Mineski played in the last game as well. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm pretty spooked about that Phoenix Faceless Void combos. I mean, we've seen that so many times, and it's really good. I like seeing that coming out from Power Gaming. A little bit of caster bias for you. Love you, Mineski, but I love the underdogs. They're clearly the underdogs in my mind after we saw what Mineski was putting out. So, Power Gaming with the good combo. Come on, boys, you can do it. I'm not supposed to say that stuff? Is that bad caster etiquette?
I hope they win. It's biased, but you also clarified that you've never seen them cast before, so, I mean, that's... That was fine. You're doing it, man. You're making
After
it as a
game
caster.
2, Power Gaming, if I'm not on your side anymore, you played like poop, alright? Love the underdogs.
Alright, true. I think both teams can go a lot of different ways. Power Gaming needing some lower cooldown disables, if possible. Possibly some lower cooldown stuns, or any stuns at all other than Chronosphere or Supernova stun. But for now, I just like the Void Phoenix opening. It's really safe. Definitely safe. Looking for mid heroes, looking for potentially their carry. They can do Void carry, obviously. They've got a second support to come through here as well. Maybe something like Venge could be good. It would block the pick from Mineski while also being decent on Power Gaming. There's a couple options. Maybe something that reduces attack speed or has AoE disabled to combo with Phoenix in case Void's Chrono isn't there. And Line's a good option for that. And also covers them against like a wide variety of cores that could be picked by Mineski. So I like the Line pick. Good opening.
Interesting. Can you explain to me why the hell we have a Naga Siren ban right now?
That's because Miracle is standing in for Mineski on the Dire team. And they're scared.
Jesus. No, I mean, seriously, what is that? Nobody plays Naga.
I mean, historically, that guy's Naga is very famous. It's seen as definitely, I would say, the best Naga in the Southeast Asia region.
Wow.
Is safe to say.
100% respect ban?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely a respect ban. His Naga is very, very good. I played against it before, actually, when we've scrimmed against them when I was in Korea, and it was pretty freaking good. We got wrecked.
There we go. Well, Slarky Malarkey is going to be picked up. by Mineski. We saw that Slark do some massive stuff in, I believe, game 1. So
Yep.
I think that's right. So we'll be seeing a repeat of that potentially, unless they have something to take care of that. God, I hate facing Slark, dude. As a support,
Yeah, me too.
I mean, the Q is just so good.
Do you ban him every ranked game you play? Because I do.
Nah, ban the Ricky.
Oh, really?
Much better ban for an Omni Knight. You want to face a Slark as an Omni Knight. He's the one support that does well against him.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I ban Slark a lot, though. He's just so annoying to deal with, you know? You have to worry about sentries at a weird part of the game. If he ever catches you, you're kind of just dead if you don't react perfectly. If you ever get behind, he just really wrecks you. He's definitely tough to play against. It's a pretty good Slark game. Lion and Slark are kind of a cool balance, though. If Slark goes first, Lion is probably dead. If Lion goes first, Slark is probably dead. So they have kind of a fun game interaction in that way. That they're both good. But against Phoenix and Faceless Void, I think Slark's pretty solid. You can get away from Sunray pretty easily in a lot of cases. Chronosphere is going to be the big thing, though. And Death Prophet Silence is another good pick here. I actually really like the Power Gaming draft. I think it's really good. The only downside is that there's tons of minus armor coming from Mineski, so they might get a little shredded from right clicks.
Yeah, I could see that happening as well. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Power Gaming has a nice team fighty, but also objective-based lineup, whereas Mineski has mostly a go kill him lineup. So, I mean, I'm not saying Mineski ain't bad at that. We saw that from the last series, but I don't know. It's all about execution on this one, and I think
and Blink Dagger timing is really important. Shadow Blade timing on Slark, for example, is really important. There's a lot of things that could severely impact how this game goes.
Isn't Faceless good? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I didn't really have anything
Faceless
to say.
Void really good against Slark, though? I mean, he just traps him in the bubble and everybody can blow him up?
Yes and no. Like, I guess you can do chain stuns with a yes. Like, you could Chronosphere when he ulties. You could Chronosphere as he's Dark Pacting, and then after, you know that Lion can set up stuns. Like, there's a couple good things about it, definitely. But, you know, assuming the team fight, there should be other heroes in the team fight doing stuff at that point. And if Slark is getting chronoed, he should be initiated on somebody, and hopefully it'll just be him getting chronoed, in which case the rest of the team will be fighting. Like, the idea of having Slark in the front lines, creating chaos, initiating, pouncing somebody, and then you also have to worry about Elder Titan Stomp just coming during the middle of that, it just gives Slark such a good way to take a fight. And a Batrider pick. Okay, so it is a... safe lane Slark, offlane Slardar, mid Bat is what it looks like. So it's going to be Bat versus DP, which is, I think, pretty good against for Bat, actually. I think he can definitely kill Death Prophet with some help from Elder Titan or Witch Doctor Room. I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, again, Mineski, it's all about execution. It's who do they jump, and will that jump be quick and easy? And I think with all that minus armor, it looks like it might be that people are going to get absolutely shredded.
Yeah, if he can, like, blink lasso Death Prophet and pull him into his team before he gets chronoed, like, they just win the whole fight. And they've got the good DP solutions. It's minus armor. Elder Titan's going to be giving, like, around -4 to -7 armor in the mid to late game. And Slardar's going to be giving up to -20. Plus, they have Death Ward from Witch Doctor. Like, their draft is actually very good. The only downsides I'm seeing is maybe they're not super diversified in damage, but between Batrider, Slark, and Elder Titan, they do have a decent amount of magic. Like, I actually really like the Mineski draft now. It's kind of crazy how the lineups have gone so back and forward in my mind. Maybe I'm just bad. Yeah.
No, you're not bad. I mean, Minette, they're both very talented drafters. I mean, I'm not saying... Oh, there it goes. Everything's gone. I mean, Legion can be good. It's all about is she able to jump onto that Slark before he can jump onto anybody else? But
it's not just that.
Risky
actually.
Pick, isn't it?
The other really big thing that they did here is that their two supports aren't very defensive. So what they did is they got Legion Commander who can now press the attack off Batrider Lasso.
Oh!
And they can remove Elder Titan Sleep. It's one of a rare case where a hero can actually deal with this. So that's part of Legion's purpose here, is that she's going to provide some saving power to Death Prophet or whoever else gets lassoed. So the Legion pick in this game I think makes a lot of sense because it counters the way that Mineski's easily going to beat power gaming in ganks and team fights, assuming that they're in position. And, you know, duel against Slark is really good. It's actually a great solution against him if you get like a blade mail or something. With that said, Legion's not a very good hero, is the way that it's thought of by most players. So we'll see how it works out for them. Start the clock. Start the clock.
Oh, God damn it, boys. If you're just joining us, we have special rules in Mr. Cat. You get 10 minutes of pause, and then you're disqualified. We don't F around with that. Clock's on.
Whoever the hell organizes this tournament, it's Moonduck, decided that us casters are the admins, so we are admins first, casters second. So
That's
the
right.
clock has been started. We will DQ somebody. I don't care how many viewers we have. We'll DQ.
We'll DQ.
For integrity.
I don't care what
This is
games
about
are
integrity. This is the integrity of Mr. Cat, the integrity of Moonduck, and most importantly, the integrity of Sir Action Slacks.
Most importantly. Moonduck, I mean, we run a pretty tight ship, alright? There's not a lot of forgiveness in this. Oh, you better fucking hurry, dude. Oh, that's 2. Alright, you know what I don't like, though, I have to say, is the synergy between, like, Legion Commander and Faceless Void. I mean, it's just not there. If they both want to get a target real quick,
I mean, if it's
screw each other up
offlane Void, I slightly disagree. I would actually really like if they did Legion safe lane personally. I'm not sure if they will or not. It's actually gonna be Void safe. Looks like he revs Poor Man's Shield. I would have preferred to have Legion get a fast Blink Dagger. I guess they would have lacked carry potential that way. If they do Void safe lane, they'll get more carry potential, but later Blink initiation. This kind of works as well. It'll just force Legion to play more of a supporting press the attack kind of role in the mid game fights rather than a aggressive get kills and setup. That's probably safer, I guess. Just like
So who's getting the kills on that team?
on Power Gaming or whatever.
Yeah. Who's their murder
Death
machine?
Prophet easily is going to be their biggest damage amp. But I mean, Phoenix does a lot of damage. Lion does a lot of damage. All of their heroes actually do pretty good damage. I just think the biggest fixture is easily Death Prophet. That's the hero they have to keep alive.
Yeah. Oh, Elder Titan walking uphill. If they let him go a little bit more, they could have trapped him. But oh well. He's gonna just
I'm the
back
best broadcaster ever. I just changed the overlay, but luckily it was.
Hey,
Our draft
you know
overlay
what?
isn't like checkers or whatever, you know.
Oh man, that would have been sick though. Don't forget the odd shot, guys. I want to see that on Reddit. Purge worst person.
It's been a
in
long
human
time
history.
since I made an overlay draft error like that one casting. Years, literally years.
Well, at least it's not on there for like 30 minutes. I've seen that before. I think I did that.
Oh,
before.
dude, I this one time I played a pub and I casted a whole game, or I played a whole game muted without looking at chat. And you know what the best part was? I was fucking playing Silencer. Isn't that great? I just gave commentary for the whole game, muted the whole time.
Perfect. Knowing you probably still uploaded it, right?
I don't know if I did that one. But would have been a good idea. That would the true meme.
All right, so we got a nice tri-lane coming out here from Team Mineski. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, I'm right. Witch Doctor, Elder Titan, Slark. That's gonna be some major damage against this poor Legion Commander. I don't think she's gonna get anything up here, bud.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. They'll do their best as owner, but she can jungle so easily, you know. I'm sure you have experience with that.
No, I've never jungled as a Legion, and I don't plan to.
It's probably just because you don't know how to do it. That's
What are you
probably why.
talking about? Why you gotta insult? All right, I play a good Legion. I max the Q. I get a Soul Ring
okay.
first item, and I spam that shit all day.
Like as a support to push the lane and take your carry's last hits, or
That's it. Whenever I lane
Okay.
with you, last hits are better on me than you. I'll tell you that. All right, mid lane, we've got Death Prophet and the Bat. I mean, you said the Bat was gonna win this one. I'm almost. Yeah, wouldn't Death Prophet win? I mean, that
it's
Q damage
definitely
is
good
great,
for Death Prophet. I mean, usually Death Prophet's max out Spirit Siphon. I'm just envisioning some situations where they could rotate around, get behind Death Prophet, and set up kills. That's all.
That was 9
It's
stacks
probably
of
better for
power.
Death Prophet. I think you're right there, but I think Bat Rider has some potential here as well.
Yeah, I can see it. Could go either way. Raging Potato is a pretty good Bat Rider though, so gotta be careful on that mid lane, man. He's gonna be blowing up this game. Anyway, tri-lane down at the bottom lane as well. The Phoenix, Lion, and Faceless Void doesn't really have the gusto of the other offlane though, so Legion Commander is in fact going to become a jungle Legion. I can forgive that one, Purge, because that is one hell of an offlane. She's not gonna get anything. She'll perform much better in the jungle. Where's that Iron Talon though? I get that stuff.
She's getting it. It'll be on the way. Oh, this Slar's actually in trouble.
Oh, nice stun there. We do have the Sun Ray, but it was nerfed, so we might not be seeing a kill here.
Oh, he could actually kill. Lion has boots. He's gonna have stun in 3. Never mind,
Oh,
sprint.
go Lion,
Sprint
run!
OP.
Use those stubby legs! Oh! Oh, what? Oh my God, Phoenix
Why
could
did
have
Phoenix-
easily got that kill.
Why did
What the
Phoenix
hell?
back up? I'm very confused. I don't know if he would have killed him either way, but I have no idea why he turned around. That was very confusing.
That's all good. Whatever. They'll get him eventually. Meanwhile, Faceless Void free farming in the bottom lane, just where you want your Void at. Quick with his items and quick to control that mid game. Not much of a carry anymore, though, Purge. It's all about
Dude.
that control these days.
How come Slark only has 9 last hits, dude, compared to Void's 18? It's time to flame. Turn the flame on.
Anna, it's flame time. You're really messing it up here. Oh, he's catching up. There you go. All right, come on. He's got 13 now. Everything's fine. Take it easy, Purge. 20 last hits.
I mean, he's probably been last hitting under tower a lot. Is probably, and he didn't get a Quelling Blade start either. He got Ring of Protection instead, and he now has a basie, so he should be fine. But yeah, that makes a big impact. That's
Sure
what
does.
6 last hits now that he's behind the Faceless Void.
I gotta say though, in this matchup, I'm much more scared of a free farming Slark than a free farming Faceless Void. I mean, ugh.
I sort of agree, but in other ways, no. Like Faceless
Really?
Void, I mean, Faceless Void is so much better in early team fights than Slark is. Like Slark
Yeah,
can
but-
get like, if it's a 5v5 where all teams are ready to go as soon as the fight starts, Slark can kill like one hero before he has to start kiting.
But it's
Isn't
the
a
potential,
Chronosphere
Purge.
way scarier?
No, the potential. If Slark starts snowballing out of control, you cannot do anything about that on Power Rangers. It's a scary situation.
Actually the most false thing I've ever heard. Never be an analysis commentator. What the hell?
What are you talking about?
Dude, they've got
Slark
Legion
starts
Duel,
getting Shadow
they've got
Blade.
Chronosphere, they've got Lion. They could Chronosphere into DP silence if he doesn't have BKB. There's so many good solutions. They actually have really
It's
good heroes
over.
for it. I'm gonna miss this kill because I was busy like getting mad at you. What the hell, dude?
What a kill there on the Phoenix. I mean, he barely escapes it, and the creeps finish him off. Sad stuff there. Faceless Void will pick up the Slardar, though, for his evil doings. But it's always good. If you're solo off lane, you get a kill. That's a good trade for you, right? It's all good.
Yeah, it is. Especially if he gets the experience. Might see DP die here. We'll see. Oh, look at the damage. It's so big. Oh, he removes the this napalm. He's dead. And that's why you jungle Legion, guys, because that way when your mid gets ganked, you're right there. But yeah, press the attack on the Death Prophet. She was going to die, definitely. Barrett would have gotten the kill, but it removes Sticky Napalm, which means that the Death Prophet's not taking like 60 magic damage per tick of any fire damage. So, good save there.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. God, I hope the Slark just balls out of control, and I'm
Why?
so right. Holy
Oh,
Jesus.
just seek me, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
love
gonna
being
like
right.
hurt though? Like reminding you of all the games that you played against Slark?
Nah. I actually don't mind losing against Slark. You gotta have a little bit of skill to play a good Slark.
Nah, it's not true at all, actually.
What are you talking about?
There is some skill to Slark, but I personally don't think there's that much. I think there's way more Slark spammers that aren't that amazing at Slark that get by because the hero is pretty strong. More than there are like amazing Slark credentials that lead to you being a really good Slark player. But I'm probably
Very
just a
high
salty
skill
support
ceiling.
player.
Yeah, I think we're all salty support players on that. So many ruined games. Anyhow, Tilted are trying to pick up some XP from the creeps. You can see them going down. Why would they pull there? I don't know. That's pretty nice for Tilted. Picking some nice stuff up. But anyway, not too much going on here, Purgy. 2-1.
Yep.
6 minutes in. Pretty tame for a Southeast Asian game, I'll tell you that.
He'll get a rune at least. Ooh, it's a haste rune. He grabbed that pretty instant. They did ping it out. They know that he's got a rune. We'll see if he does anything. Maybe Maid grab some experience. It's a little bit of a
top
dive
lane.
on Phoenix.
Nice word there. They'll never suspect a thing, you know?
Yeah, they might not.
Easy stuff.
I like placing wards like that sometimes for players. It's a little dangerous for pros because they're often checking inventories, but cut the creep wave
Checking
pretty
inventory.
easy. DP's
Oh,
gonna
no.
ult. Okay. All right.
got
This is
ghosts.
we're gonna call this a mistake and turn
No.
the flames on.
He's got this. He's got this. He still has yet to use his real ult, the Spirit Siphon. It could happen any moment now. But they're just going to take this and push. Baby, this ain't so bad. There it is. Here comes the real ult.
All right, you're
Show
right.
me the
You-
real
you're
ult.
right.
Oh my fucking god, the damage.
How were you right there, Slacks? That was. I think Cast was more just like it's like one of those plays where like he actually just rotated to my lane, he TP'd the lane, and used his ult. That there's no way he'll stay around. He'll like go back to his lane in shame, and then he died to it. Like that's got to be so embarrassing for Cast. Because that was like
God,
that was really poor choice to ult there by DP. You got to use that when the fight starts, like when they're caught and you're committed.
that was the commit, man. The fight did start.
He did
He
get
just
4
didn't know
creeps
it
out of
happened
it,
yet.
and a free Witch Doctor kill.
For sure. All right, well, back to the mid lane as Death Prophet going ham. Like to see a successful level 6 ult on Death Prophet, though. It's a rare occurrence. Smoke cloud coming out. They are going to walk right up the hill. Elder Titan had plenty of time to react to that, and he did nothing. He saw him coming up. even though it was nighttime, and he deserves to die for that. A Legion duel win, her first attempt, is a success. Not what you want to see here.
Not for Mineski fans, that is. For power
Yep.
gaming fans like Soraxon Slacks, this is amazing.
That is what you want to see. Go underdogs.
This is actually kind of cool, actually. Press the attack on Face's Void carry. Like, he's going to attack so fast, and they're going to get lots more bashes from it. It's kind of a cool build. I like the draft from Power Gaming, but I think they're missing the mark just a little bit. They're not quite playing perfectly.
Yeah. You think they won the draft phase, but the skill phase not so much?
I like the Legion pivot. I think it was a really nice way to adjust their draft. Slark gets a kill. I missed that one.
Oh, I saw it. It's
Good
all
for
good.
him. All right, tell me what happened.
Phoenix stood around a little bit too long, pretty low health, and he missed the leap, but he did have a max on Dark Pack, so that damage just coming out in the early game too much. Some would say that the Slark is snowballing out of control.
Okay.
But,
I mean, he's caught up in last hits at least. His match face is Void now. But Void also has 2 kills to his 1. Their net worth is literally
Gotta get out of there,
perfect.
boys. Oh, but wait, Elder Titan. Oh, no, he's caught out there in the stomp, and he's gonna pay for it with his life. The bashes, the horror. Raging Potato, get your potato booty out of there.
Okay, the
Scary
Boots of Travel
stuff.
first. Boots of Travel win lace start for Bat here.
That's a pretty quick bet right there.
I know there's the build Moon does sometimes where he goes like draw movement speed, skips ulti, but I'm not sure if I like this BOT's instead one. It's kind of good because he can move around the map so easily. That part's pretty cool. And he did get mid, I guess, so he's got more farm than a typical Bat does. So that's maybe makes it a bit alright, but he's not having a perfect game, and this will make it a little harder for him to initiate.
Yep. Ult coming out from Death Prophet. Just taking the tower. Slardar taking a little bit too long here in the middle lane. Almost gets burned up for it. But easy mid tower for our friends here at Power Rangers. Wait a second. Could we see the counter initiation? Use your boots of travel. Catch up, my friend. Nope. Waiting for that stun. Could be seen it. There it is. They want him real bad, but they're woken up. Chronosphere to counter initiate, but the lasso comes out on the Phoenix. The ultimate, the real ultimate is used of the Death Prophet, the Spirit Siphon. And things are looking deadly. Another stun from Elder Titan. Oh, shit. It is a great stun. Oh, my God. That stun from Lion cleaned up almost a impossible situation. There we go. Easy stuff and just a horrible, horrible turn of events for Mineski. Just the opposite of what they wanted. 3 men dead. They don't pick up 1. They lose a tower. It can't get worse, Perch.
Did you see what happened to that Slark?
I saw what happened. They
got chronoed into silence and he was just dead.
Yep, he sure was. Yep. But, you know, I like to put myself in a situation where I always win. You know, the team I want to win.
How did you win with Digital Chaos?
Digital Chaos beat Team Secret and EG in the last major. I'm better than Arteezy.
Okay, alright, I'll give you that one. You deserve that.
There we go. Spirit Siphon used out. Nice silence coming out and a little bit of damage, but not going to be enough for our friend Bat Rider. Could they think about turning around there? There's a nice stomp coming out. Mr. Lion is woken up, as you said, from that combo. One of the few heroes that can do it. Legion Commander waking that man up. Good save.
I was surprised Legion hasn't gone for any levels of in his first skill, but I guess his cooldown does reduce by maxing out press the attack. He's really going the full pub build, but I do like that he's playing with his team. That's pretty important to do. And on the other side of the map, Slardar just farming, split pushing the other lanes because they know they can't really fight yet.
God damn,
Power is just
really did call it.
way too strong in comparison. Like Chronosphere, Sunray with DP, like how do they fight? How does Mineski fight into this? It's so hard.
Yep. I mean, as we said before in the drafting phase, Powers, they just got this great teamy, fighty lineup, and Mineski is really hinging on the Bat Rider, being able to get those pickouts, being able to focus.
Oh, the stun, perfect.
Great stuff. Lion is played out of his mind, though. I will say that. Get out of there, Tilted. Use your poor man shield.
Quelling some trees.
He just had a nice place to die, a nice grave to bury himself in. No worries.
That was a great TP by Lion. He played that perfectly, and that was the only way that he got that kill as well. Vanguard build on Faceless Void, possibly going the Radiance build. It's pretty good for that, actually. It'll stop Blink Daggers, things like that.
Oh, that could be good.
Missed chance as well for Slark. The snowball started. Although he doesn't have treads yet, it's just Naked Shadowblade. He needs to find a support kill right now, and he could find Lion. Although Legion's in the
No.
area here. Did you see
Oh,
him?
luckily he sees them both. That was a close one. He's gonna go for it anyway. I mean, that max on the Q, such a huge amount of damage. Will Lion be able to make it out though? The press the attack is doing
Oh,
such
they're gonna
work.
kill him.
Oh my god, yes. Anna!
Oh my god.
What happens when you max press the attack by 13 minutes on Legion? Did you see how much health that gave back the Lion? My god, bottom mid, I don't know where somebody died. Somebody else dead too, who knows?
So Chronosphere Sunray, it looks like.
Yeah.
And that was on Elder Titan. That makes sense. It's just a support. But the big one is the Slark kill. If he had like treads or something like that, that would have been Lion dying. But and yeah, press the attack gave him a stupid amount of health. That was incredible.
Yep.
A little greedy there from Slark, but I don't think he expected that kind of heal rate.
Well, no Q, so Legion Commander probably not going to be able to catch this Bat Rider. He's just going to TP out. 9 seconds left on that duel, so can't stop that TP. They'll just be waiting around. I mean, for a Legion Commander who has maxed supporty items and been jungle, 30 victory duel damage by 13 minutes ain't too bad, Purge, and looks like he's about to get some more.
He's got the blink at this point too. He's done a great job this game. It just worked out so well that the one hero they needed to cover was the Death Prophet mid against the Bat Rider, and he could just jungle nearby at full efficiency because of the hero they picked. It was actually...
Check out this duel. Coming up.
they got
Oh,
it.
barely gets him before the Shadow Blade. Okay. This match is over. Power Rangers.
That was actually really close. They didn't even have... Oh, they did have a sentry actually online, but if that didn't go off, I think they would have lost him because Sark would have been able to get away. What a huge duel. Like, this is like the most value Legion Commander I've seen in a very long time. They picked it at the perfect time. It counters what the Dire team wants to do. It further solidified the team fight advantage that Power Gaming had in their earlier draft and counteracted the ganking playstyle that Mineski was going for. Really cool game.
Yep. And I mean, just every way that they're playing the Legion is awesome. Just countering that Elder Titan, and then you never see her with the Void either. She has never been around the Void to make sure that they don't mess it up with that Chrono combo. Here comes Void now, though. But, I mean, they're just playing her perfectly. That's what I like to see.
Yasha on Void is the goal. Probably will be a Manta style, I'm guessing. Maybe an SNY, but probably Manta. Manta's a really good solution as a carry versus the Slardar, so that would make sense. And it gives him attack speed, which is really what he needs more than anything else.
Alright, so tell me the comeback condition for Mineski. I mean, we haven't seen too much from Tilted. He's almost got his Blink Dagger now.
Yeah, I think a Blink Dagger on Bat Rider could be a win condition, but he's got boots to travel, so here we are.
Here we are with this situation. Well,
they need kills, basically, you know? Like, Slark needs to get kills, or Bat Rider needs to get kills. The one hero that they played safe on in the early game to create space was Slark, and he's been shut down a bit. Slardar is going to have his Blink money, at least. They spotted out Phoenix. They could get this kill, they just need a stun. Alright, there you go.
There you go. Can't ask for a better stun than that. Well, Slark desperately needed that, and that's a DC!
Start the timer.
Ready.
Start it.
Stopwatch! Tick-tock, you dummies! Now, are we carrying over the pauses from the last game on Mineski? Is that...
No, I would say... I'd have to reread the rules, but I think it's 10 minutes per game. I'm not 100% though.
Per game? Damn,
Yeah.
per game?
Don't you think that's okay?
I thought it was per series. I was hoping it was all day.
What if they have a bladder problem or something, dude?
Too bad. That's what diapers are for.
Can't be a pro Dota. Because your dream of being a pro Dota player is gone. Piss your pants or give up.
You gonna win TI6, or are you gonna poo yourself? Find out. Here we go.
Really good point. Fast Aetherlens here online. I know Pilot Die used to do this build, and I've tried it a little bit. I'm not Pilot Eye, but I feel like the build's a little bit weak. And I feel like some other players have talked negatively of this build, Ix Mike in particular. And I sort of agree. I think going Arcanes into Blink is far better, especially against a Slark. I think it's a big mistake to do this because it limits your ability to initiate on the heroes you need to initiate on. What are your thoughts about Aetherlens first online versus Blink?
I don't know. Aetherlens is such a unique item. I mean, sometimes it can be super good if you're playing a Bane or something, but although it is amazing, I never really justify getting it as my first item ever. I mean, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be really good on heroes, but...
That's probably mostly, though, because you don't use any item hotkeys, though, so using Blink is a little iffy for you anyways, right?
What? No, I just said that I usually do get blinks and stuff, you fucking dick. I was saying I don't get Aetherlens. Nice flame attempt, Purge.
Thanks, man.
Jesus. You know what? I have to commend that flame attempt. It was, you asked me a question. You didn't care what the answer was. You already had your insult ready to go locked and loaded.
Yeah, that's why I messed it up, because I was ready to go like 8 seconds earlier. So I was like, I'm committing.
Oh man, a bit of a goof on that ward over here. They put it in the.
Too close to the tower or what?
Yeah. Oh no, wait, no, they had a counter ward there. My bad. So.
That's cast, man. He gets it done. Blink dagger up for bat. They'll have a blink dagger on Slar as well. Now the game basically starts from Mineski, but they're pretty behind at this point, so it's gonna make it a little harder for them to get back in the game.
12-4. I would say they are pretty behind, but I mean, this could be it though. They just need one nice initiation, start snowballing out with that double blink dagger. They will lose their top tower though. Looking out for the bottom. They see the Lion. It's a full commit for Lion under the tower.
Maybe he'll use his Aether Lens to escape.
Use your Aether Lens. No,
they don't know he's
they're
there,
hunting
though.
somebody else there. Oh, they're not going to get anybody out of this smoke. This is pretty bad, Purge. They need somebody real bad here.
They spot a bat, too. They spot a bat. They actually might go on Slark. They don't expect him to be here. Oh, he got dueled. He's dead.
Oh, God. These duels.
Lion and Legion, they're so good against Slark. Oh, gank mid, though.
There we go. Elder Titan taken out as well. Well, that was about as bad as the smoke could possibly go. The 3 guys that smoked don't find anything. 2 guys that went, they're gone too. Blink away by the Legion. This Legion, man, is going ham. The reinitiation coming out, though, from Power Rangers. Now they're hungry. Now they're pissed. Mr. Witch Doctor caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Going to be taking some major damage here. The point in Q is available, but not used. Phoenix ulting absolutely nothing. As, here we go. Ulting the Roche.
Yeah, really easy transition to Roche then. Like, that's free Roche for them. 20 seconds left on Witch Doctor, 5 on Slark, but they should kill this in time. They don't have Chrono, though, so this could be a little dangerous, especially with Bat Rider in the area.
I don't know, man. Who's going to jump in the middle of those ghosties? That's pretty spooky. Here comes the ult. Whoa! Just a stomp. Oh, wait a sec. They're actually going to go feasting.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Lion instead. A little consolation prize here as they lose Roche. Put him to bed! Oh, Faces Void pissed. He says, no nap time for me. Time to put you to sleep forever. Time for the big sleep, dummy. Dueled out. Goodbye. Beautiful stuff. Power Rangers seems unstoppable.
I hope you get to go to TI as a play-by-play commentator and do grand finals.
Why do you do this to me? I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't want to be caster, but people keep making me cast.
I think it's alright. Your play-by-play is okay. It's a different style.
You want an actual play-by-play? Because I'll do it. I'm just doing a Mineski getting stomped Power Rangers victory cast. I'll do a real one if you want.
Yeah, just change it up a little bit once in a while. I think it'll be more fun that way.
Alright, I'll change it up. Here we go. You're going to get a professional caster here.
Give us that NyQuil pizzazz, you know?
Alright, NyQuil pizzazz coming up.
If he had Blink Dagger, he may have a Slar kill here.
The Purge Flames. When will they ever end?
Dude, Legion's really farmed for an offlane. Like,
I mean,
take a look at that beautiful net worth.
Out of her mind, homie.
Yeah, he's been playing really well. 2,200 gold. I think he blade mails here, most likely. Just because then he can start solo killing Slark in exchange and not having to rely on anybody else. I think that'll be really good.
Alright, top lane Faces Void. Looking for something. He does have the Vanguard. He's got the Aegis. These guys are ready to get some ham going. But he is all alone. The other team, Mineski, they're just farming up. Don't see any problems at all. They're going to fly on past the mid-tower trolley. Yeah! They're burning them up. Good stuff.
4 staff up for bat now. Much needed. They can grab heroes easier. Get them out of position faster. That's what they need to do. They got to get some kills, man. That's what their lineup is good for, and they haven't gotten many of them yet.
I mean, it's not that hard. Power Rangers' job is not difficult. They just have to press R on like 3 different heroes, and then they're fine. Yeah. It's so much easier to execute. I'd say what?
Yeah, that's why they're winning? Okay.
Yes. I mean, it sounds dumb, but the simpler team composition is typically the one that wins. If you don't have to do a lot of things to make sure that your team fight goes well, then it will go well. All right, you ready for my real cast? Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Slardar moving in on the back lane. He will be able to spot him out. The smoke has been cleared. However, they're going for that mid lane. Scan has been used in. Slardar, great vision provided there. There's a ward, though. He's spotted out. And there we go. We got a great shackle coming out. Oh, my God. Is that a split out? They got him. They're in the thing. They're in the bubble. Here comes the fire. They got the Phoenix ult. This is the ult that they've been waiting for the whole time. Witch Doctor down. Oh no, Slark in the back lane. He's trying to go on to that miss stun there. The first one that we see from Lion coming out here. Everybody's trying to escape now. Slark, he's in the trouble. They want to duel him. The duel will happen. The burns will go down. That is one fried fish stick purge. And that is the end of the fight. 2 dudes down on Mineski. Things are looking even better for Power Rangers. Now they're looking to go back in. We could see another stomp here. Elder Titan is walking around with the spirit, not seeing anything much. Mr. Potato in the back lane. Will he be able to put his eyes onto something? No. Mr. Potato says, no, I'm going to french fry these crepes. I'm going to lose my tower. I'm fucking out of here in the mid lane.
That's actually not bad. That's pretty good, man.
That's me. I think Raging Potato's just trying to kill himself.
And that's why you buy Aether Lens. Oh my god. And then he buys Midas with that. That is just... Oh my god. There's no way he saw that.
Sunset. Well,
there's no way he needs a bathroom break after that one, dude. Holy crap.
What in the world? I mean, what are you gonna do? All right. Top lane, faces Void going back up on our friend Slardar. Look at those bashes coming out. Does Slardar have a chance? No! He's got the stuns. Can he get out of there? He's got the stun. He can't do it. He's still on 3-second cooldown. The duel comes out on Elder Titan, who tries to go and help him. Boom, shakalaka. 82 victory duel damage on the Legion Commander. Balling out of control. Shadow Blade purchased. Nothing good coming out from Mineski. It is a shameful display from these past TI attendees.
Yeah, Legion is freaking owning this game. It's like they're playing it great. Shadowblade is a good solution too. Gives him more grab for Slark. It's easier for him to find heroes. He doesn't necessarily have to get Blade Mill. It's the build that's going to give him more carry potential. He's going to scale better. It's just they're playing everything right, man.
Oh,
getting the grabs.
I forgot to do my caster voice during this whole thing.
Oh, did you? Okay, you can redo it again. Don't worry, there'll be more fights.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the ult coming out from Death Prophet. Look at those ghosts do major damage. And oh no, Faceless Void in some trouble from the tower as they go on. And look at that Bat Rider. What an encounter with the Legion Commander. There's the splitter. We are seeing major damage coming out in that middle lane. Will they have enough? They will almost bring down the Death Prophet. She's going to Yule's out, but will it be enough? It will not. The Witch Doctor is going to be able to take her out. Look at the Death Ward damage that is coming out right now. This is the fight that Mineski's been waiting for. Here we go. The chase down. Will Raging Potato be able to take somebody out there? Blink away. Elder Titan going for the stomp that he wants to get so bad. But will we see this egg get cracked? Purge Gamers, this bird's got to fly, and he's got 23 seconds till he can. The potato versus the bird. The bounce up, and the bird says, caca, no more, into the cage of night. I lost it at the end. I had it for so long.
Bird says caca. That's so good, man. Oh, that's good. I would listen to that.
That's my casting voice. I made it up in a Jakiro video. And here goes Raging Potato.
I don't know why that man just wrote power, but he did.
Power!
Power!
Power! All right.
The Chinese guy's like, what the?
What the fuck? Don't worry about it. Raging Potato looking to take out that tower. He is. Look at that! Oh my god, the Aether Lens!
I just can't believe this guy bought Midas. Like, it's like the most straightforward blink after Aether Lens game or whatever, and he's like, no, we're gonna go late this game. It's curious, but the cool part is he's still making it work. This guy's 5-1-6 for God's sake online. Like, he's doing really well.
Aether Lens?
Did he buy Tranquils? He did buy Tranquils. Okay. He's all about movement speed. He says he doesn't care about blink. He's just gonna run really fast and have an Aether Lens. It kind of works actually.
I mean, Lions, you know, he could use the exercise. You see those man boobs on that thing? It's pretty beautiful. He's a majestic.
I haven't.
Creature.
Is that a lore thing?
It is.
Okay.
All right, Stomp coming out, but not connecting with anybody. Slardar looking to get a nice hit there, and the Maledict goes out, but will it be enough damage? Absolutely not. His Faceless Void turns around with the Chronosphere. Now we're seeing the big damage coming out there. Oh, and the popped ultimate. It is doing its work, but not enough for that dual Legion Commander taking out the trash. We do see that shackle on Death Prophet. They've been trying to get that for so long, but it ain't gonna matter. Phoenix ulting his way out of there, and the towers are not looking too good. Buyback coming out from the Bat Rider. Raging Potato a little bit pissed that that one didn't work out. Oh no, Death Prophet, are you kidding me? A double kill in the base, and Anna picking up a kill as well. 3 down and 3 to go. In the middle lane, the boys are pushing. Can anybody stop this? Slark doesn't look like it for that team play.
Well, they're holding at least. I mean, considering how far behind they are, they're doing quite well. They're getting kills. I think the biggest issue actually is that Power Rangers or Power Gaming, they don't have any armor on their heroes. Death Prophet has no additional armor. Void just has 14 armor, all of which is countered by Elder Titan. Legion Commander, no armor, 5 armor. Like, if they just bought a frickin' Vlad's like 10 minutes ago, they would have won this game. I am quite sure about it. Like, 5 armor would be the difference between their heroes dying or not. The fights have been very close, and they're just losing to Elder Titan right now. That's it. All of their damage is physical, and they have a slaughter on top of that, and they're just getting blown up when they shouldn't be. Their net worth is too high for this. They're actually really messing up with their itemization. Maybe it should have been Legion's second item. Maybe Lion should have bought a Vlad's instead of a Midas. But they had such a big gold lead, I really think they could have just closed it out with a little bit of armor.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, Purge. I think you nailed it.
They even sold their Aquila
nice
on Void.
duel on the illusion. Why? He saw.
I mean, that's 2 armor as well. Like, that's an item they actually really needed this game, but he ran out of slots, I guess.
Slarky Malarkey taking that top tower that he's been trying to take since this game started. 26 minutes in. Can you believe it's only 26 minutes, Purge?
A
pretty long game. Oh, the Aether Lens initiation onto the Bat Rider. Nice stun there, but he will be forced out by his buddy. And the counter initiation by Sladar. He's going to be walking away, though. No problem there. Mr. Slarky Malarkey, though, says he's hungry. He's going to take a peek. What's that? Oh, shit. It's the entire team. Forget it. I'm not that hungry, says Slarky Malarkey. But wait a second. They're starving for some fish. Yeah, fish is out of there. Nice stun there by the other fish.
I'm pretty sure if Lion had a blink there, Slark would have died. Quite sure.
Take it easy, dude. I know you're trying to hate on this Lion, but he's playing real good, okay?
He is, but Blink is so good on Lion. Especially against a
let
Slark.
it go. Elder Titan in the top lane, taken out by the Faceless Void pretty effortlessly, but Sladar coming in for the counter. He's beating him down. He doesn't have that much mana. He's got enough mana for a couple more jumps. Could he turn around? Lion! Killing Bat Riders?
Yeah, I was watching that one,
I don't even know what's going on over here. Whoa! That's the leap! He's now out of mana. Mr. Void does have a Blink Dagger, though. He will be making it out of this one, but... Oh my god, the lucky leap! Gee,
he's draining his mana. He's not going to get 40 now. Or will he?
Woo. Make it count. No, they got the vision on him. He ain't going anywhere, and that's a bongo to the face. Homie is out. Could they turn it around here? No, they're going to back out. They're not too scared. Slarky Malarkey kind of wants to go back in, but he doesn't know the Legion is right there getting ready to duel. 96 damage coming out. You've got to be careful here, Slarky Malarkey.
He's got a
If you go on him, it could be bad. Slark going for the initiation. He's going to go in. Legion's going to heal up. I thought she would turn around and duel. She didn't. She's a coward. She's dead. That's a shitload of money. $700 going to Slarky Malarkey. Boom. Boom. Dollar bill. Shake that rump. It's time to dump.
That's something you say? There's no way you just thought of that in the moment.
I don't know, man. It's the NyQuil. It's the NyQuil talking. Help.
We just can't stop making bathroom jokes over here.
I'm sorry. It's all because of freaking tits in my face.
Slark. Yeah, no kidding. Dude, Slark is getting out of control.
Is he snowballing out of control?
He's actually snowballing now. Like, the Lincolns? Oh, okay, I thought that was a troll force there. But Slark's actually doing really well now. I actually kind of think Power Gaming has thrown this game a little bit. They were so firmly in control. They should have gotten Iraqs, and they just never did.
No, they threw this game horrifically. They threw like they were Kobe Bryant.
It's not over yet, but...
It ain't over yet, but I mean, they got some major problems.
Is your point that Kobe Bryant throws, or that Kobe Bryant throws an object in his professional game?
It doesn't matter, because both answers are correct. He either throws really well, or he throws his games. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's a throw in the right sense.
Do you even watch basketball?
Fuck no. What am I, Suns fan?
That was my impression. Okay.
Real sports, lol. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bottom lane, Slark and Malarkey taking out that tower. Look at that damage coming out from Slark and the creeps. The scan is used, but they see that nobody's there. And then a successful scan. The entire team is coming up. Slark and Malarkey a little bit scary going back out of there. What do they find in the bag of that lion? Captain Throws over here, Mr. No Blink.
They
Mr.
still
Get
don't have
Stink.
any items.
No
Like,
items.
Void doesn't have any damage items, he just has Manta. Death Prophet picked up an Octarine core, she didn't get a Shiva's, she needed a Shiva's. This is like the most Shiva's game I've ever seen. Or at least a plate mail. Minimum you get a plate mail here. Like Atos, I think was a big mistake actually for DP. That should have been like a plate mail into Octarine or something. That would have been fine. But Atos, I don't like the Atos at all here.
No.
They're really misplaying. Like they got Midases on so many heroes. They could be winning this game, but now they're just getting behind.
Let that be a lesson for you, kids. Alright, don't live your life about gold. They got real items instead of Midases. They could shut this game down. Nice little smoke coming out. They are going to put the pressure on the Slark now, and she walks into the Chrono. But that is just a horrifically bad play. As Slark and Malarkey's still alive, we are going to see the ult coming out and the duel, but that's just the Aegis, folks. We got a lot more party where this comes from. Ult coming out on the Witch Doctor. Can they put the Slark out of his misery? Nice 3-man stun coming out from the Slardar boys, trying to run as quick as they can. Can they catch Slark? No, they cannot. The ghosts haunt nothing but their own shame of the misplaced Slark.
Or it's Gem on Slark.
Actually go back in. Boom! Shakalaka! It's back on again! Slark trying to get that DP. DP with a nice suction there going on Slardar. He is out of there, and Lincoln Sphere popped on the Slark. And he says, goodbye! A lot of more fish in the sea. I'm fucking out of here. Elder Titan put him to sleep, baby, because it's gonna be a long nap! Oh, shit! Slark just does not know when to go home. Elder Titan force-staffed out, and the damage they need for Death Prophet. Lion, you can stun all day, but it ain't gonna save this lady. Boom, boom, good night. One more ghost for the great.
You're actually really good at play-by-play, man. Like, it's not bad. It's a style that many people will not like or ever want to hear again, but you're good at it.
Oh, God, he's dead. Thanks, Purge. You're my hero.
Dude, Slark is owning here. 27 agility stacks. That's insane. That's so much damage. He's just getting a ton of value. Once he got this Lincoln, the game was so straightforward. Like, now that he doesn't have to worry about duel. Like, he did get killed in the last game, or in the last fight, that is. But it cost a Chrono, Exorcism, a lot of other stuff. And maybe the big mistake there was that Legion used duel before the Aegis died. If he would have saved it till after, hypothetically, they could have killed Slark twice there. So maybe a big mistake there in the last fight for Power Gaming.
I think the biggest mistake... Oh, wait a sec. Oh, he's stuck in the freaking Chrono again! It's the same exact mistake as last time. Slark barely making it out of the ward range, and he's going to go straight on the Phoenix.
Oh, this might do it.
They will have enough right click. Just right click! Just right click the egg! Why do the void? Oh, God. All right, well, Legion Commander going to get a nice kill on Witch Doctor, and Slark going to try to make his way out of here. He's getting burned by the Sunray, but here's his buddy. So, wow, nice damage coming out from that Sunray, and they're going to get the gem and trying to get out as quick as they can.
Oh,
Can we see a bash? Bash, there it is. Tilted, now in trouble. He's definitely tilted now as it got first hit. Bash, gem down. The turnaround Power Rangers need. Purge, it's a 4-man diggity damn death for whatever. That's all, folks.
I only did that because you started doing it humorously. I wouldn't make fun of somebody that started. That's crossing the line.
That's crossing the line, guys.
Nothing else we did.
Look at that Earth Splitter! Get the fuck out of my house!
Well, he killed those creeps. That was actually pretty worth it. It's going to buy him enough time to have Slaughter almost be up.
Yep.
But could anybody on the Radiant team buy a freaking armor aura item? Jeez.
Oh, wow. Nice grab there. But, Legion Commander, that's why they picked him. Get off that ultimate. What a shame. Nighttime for nobody. As the sleep misses yet again. They're going to back up there. They get a little bit scared. Slark is looking like he wants something, but easy peasy. The boys taking their time. No ult. Hey, guys, let's just go take the top tower. Fuck it.
Getting a Slark buyback for that was really good for the Radiant team, though, because if he was about to get another item, and he was, it would have been looking real bad for Power Gaming. Like, they still have really good team fight. They're still way up in kills, but they don't have a very good Slark solution other than duel. That's the problem right now, basically. And if he would have had another item on top of that, like Scotty or something, I don't even know if they kill him in, like, Chronosphere Sunray duel. They would with that, but if the rest of his team is there to back him up, he could easily live through that.
Yep. I think you're right, buddy. I mean, it kind of just shows the experience gap. Power Rangers, they had a great draft, but Mineski, you know, this is a pro team. They're in there playing their hardest. They're getting all this experience from other teams. They know how to play with what they got. They know how to come back. And you know how you come back? Not buying a bunch of Midases and not walking into goddamn chronospheres. That's how you come back. Whatever.
Line picking up a Yules now. Because why would you ever get Blink?
Nah, Blink's worthless.
He's playing so well, though. It's just so confusing. Although the Yules is very good against Slark defensively. If you get gone on, you can use it on yourself.
Yep.
That part's pretty cool. You can remove amp damage. There's a lot of good things about it. You can catch Bat Rider with it instantly if you don't have Hex up.
That's pretty good. All right, the boys are looking for a kill here. Smoked up on Team Mineski, trying to get somebody. If they just kept going straight, they might have been able to get the Death Prophet and move him away, but they're going to put their bait right there. Bait's up, boys. Come on, come and get it. Delicious Elder Titan. But wait, you didn't know we were waiting, did you? Nice grab there, but the Yules, as you mentioned, two-man stun coming out from Slardar, and here comes the...
Oh, the damage!
At that damage! Holy shit! All right, inside the Chronosphere, beaten down on that poor Witch Doctor, but not the best target here. The egg is out. The people are burning, but will they survive? They're going to back up just a little bit and get ready to re-engage on the Faceless Void. He is just going to try to TP, but and the Rage at Potato says you ain't going fucking anywhere. Get the hell out of my house. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, the egg is cracked and breakfast is served. Power Rangers, all that comeback potential, and Mineski says, we don't think so. Team white.
Dude, the only reason they're losing this game is because they have no armor items. Like, they're playing against Slardar Elder Titan, and they have purchased 0 armor items. I honestly don't get this. It doesn't make any sense. Did you see how fast they all died?
Yep.
Like, that was literally just Elder Titan Spirit Aura, and Elder Titan ulti, and Witch Doctor ulti. And they had to commit a Chronosphere to shutting down the Witch Doctor because it was killing them so bad. Like, if they just had a Shiva's on Death Prophet, and a Vlad's on Void, or somebody else, they'd be fine. If you bought Vlad's instead of Vanguard or something, they would be fine.
I gotta admit,
But
though,
they lost
armor's
this game.
confusing. I don't particularly understand it myself.
What the armor?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Are you talking about natural order?
Is it health? Is it...
Okay, do you see the white number? Click on Elder Titan. You see how it says 7 plus 13 and the plus 13 is green?
I'm not talking about his skill. I just don't understand armor in general.
Okay.
I mean, it's
this
not
is,
HP. What
all
does it do?
So basically every point of armor increases, alright, let's assume you have 1,000 HP. Every point of armor you have, if you're only taking physical damage, essentially gives you about 60 HP. So if you get a plate mail, you have about 60% more survivability against physical damage. Approximately. The numbers differ depending on how close your armor is to 0. But basically, if that means that if Elder Titan is removing Death Prophet's 8 armor, it's basically amplifying all physical damage to Death Prophet by, like, whatever that is. Like, that's like 72% or something.
Wow! That's almost a double damage room, Purge!
Well, it's huge, and look how much armor Faceless Void has.
I'm gonna check that out right now. Oh, that's only 21 armors.
Yeah, it's only 21 armor. Plus, they have Slaughter on top of that. You have to buy armor versus these heroes.
Whoa.
It's the whole point of the draft. If you're playing Death Prophet against minus armor strats, you have to buy a Shiva's or some other armor item. But he hasn't. It's actually blowing my mind. He bought so many other items. Like this Atos you skip, basically. It's been kind of useful, yeah, but you need an armor item. If he just had a plate mail, they would have won this game by now. But they never got racks because they kept losing fights they weren't supposed to win. Because they bought slightly the wrong items.
Oh boy, armor. Now I know. Phoenix only got 4 armor, for God's sakes.
Exactly.
That's not enough armor.
Countered. But she has +9. The +9's countered, or doesn't get counted into Elder Titan, so it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, but nobody going to sleep today as Elder Titan. Just taking care of those creeps. Love that strategy. Get the creeps out, and they can't do anything. Ult is popped on the Little Death Prophet. All they have to do is wait out this ultimate and see what they can do here once it's over. But Mr. Raging Potato says, I'm not one for waiting. It's ghost time, baby. Popped into that Elder Titan ult and split Earth, split right down the middle. Here we go. The egg is popped, but they're not going to really be able to do anything about it. They're going to try to pop that egg. Slardar using out, dodging the stun, dodging it, and he is force tapped out. Slarky Malarkey engaging all by himself. Somehow it's working as the boys are backing up. Line missing the stun. The Chronosphere is out, but will they be able to do anything? Absolutely not. Phoenix down, and they're just going to eat him. Look at that double pirouette. Beautiful ballerina skills as they are annihilated completely from every angle. The boys of Power Gaming just getting smacked down. No armor, baby.
Dude, their builds are working so well. Slardar went Yule's Scepter. Like, the Yules on the Elder Titan and the Slardar just won them that team fight so well. Like, they just kept Yulesing people at the wrong moments, or basically on purpose to counteract those disables, and then they just kept winning the fight. Like, they're just winning fight after fight. That's 4 heroes dead again.
That's the Bloodthorn coming out on Slark. Whew, you know things are going pretty good when you get a Bloodthorn.
Yeah, that's pretty rare. It basically allows him to solo kill Void so easily, though. Although Void does have Manta, but it's really good against all of them, though. You know, removes their passives. Does it do that? Does it apply break? I can't remember. I think it does.
Yeah, critical strike is what it does.
I think it does critical strike and break, but I'm not 100%.
I don't know about that.
Because I know it removes evasion. Maybe it just gives you true strike. That's all. Okay,
Somebody
I don't think
left the cheese in the pit, Purge. Who gonna eat that cheese? It's getting moldy in there. Get that cheese. There he goes. Slardar loves cheese. I'm so sorry.
Shut the fuck.
It's the NyQuil, alright?
That's what happens when you're casting at 4 a.m., guys.
Yeah, I drank a shitload of NyQuil. I never went to sleep. I don't know why. Here we are. Welcome to the cast. Alright, so Mineski somehow coming back against Power Gaming, mostly because of, I mean, I wish there was a nicer way we could say it, but Power Gaming, a couple misplays, made some mistakes.
Just itemization, that was it. They were doing the team fights pretty well. Just, they needed a plate mail on a couple of their heroes and a Vlad's on somebody. And maybe an AC.
A lesson that they can learn, you know? I mean,
yeah.
They'll remember this. It'd be hard-pressed to forget this one.
Yeah, for sure. You know, any armor piece. AC on Legion, maybe. I think the Shadow Blade, I think Legion's build was pretty correct. I think the biggest mistake was probably the Void needing Vlad's instead of Vanguard. But I think Vanguard felt like the right item, and it was the right item at the time as well. So it's hard to say, man. And then he had to kind of go Manta style, but maybe he could have bought Vlad's there, but then his damage is bad. There's a lot of things that maybe could have changed. But I think the biggest one is easily the fact that they should have kept Aquila on Void. That 2 armor can add up a little bit. And Death Prophet needed a plate mail. Just plate mail alone, or a Shiva's, or an AC.
Alright, well, they're moving together as 5. They're looking for something. But this is, I mean, I talked a lot about the how kind of Legion and Void don't work together too well together when you're 5. And we're kind of seeing that. I mean, they are really having problems being able to separate their skills, because the longer the fight goes on, the better it is with that Slark, as we saw several times. Oh, Elder Titan looked like he's in a bit of a trouble. Legion Commander could jump on him and hope that she makes it. He is TPing. She will do it. Duel me, she says. What do you got? And Elder Titan says, all I got's a briefcase. I'm fucking out of here.
That was really close. They got the kill, though. 18 more damage for Legion Commander, and she's becoming a carry here. If she got armor.
Oh, hey, they did pick up Lion, though. So it is a 1-for-1, unfortunately, for Power Gaming. They did not want to be trading anything on that. They could not afford that kind of stuff right now.
They used Bloodthorn on that one, too. Works very well against heroes like Lion. He's going to really regret not having Blink Dagger now. So if Slark...
You gotta let it go, dude.
I mean, he can still Yule Slark and stuff like that, but that one's honestly a real point, though. At this point in the game, when people have a lot of blinks, you need blinks sometimes defensively. If people blink towards you, sometimes you can react. But now he basically has to do offensive Yules or Hexes as people initiate. That's way more difficult to execute.
The offensive Yules. One of the most difficult moves in all of Dota to execute.
Well, I mean, you have to have vision of your opponents. You have to have your mouse in the right place. It's so much easier to just say, I'm scared, blink towards base, you know? Like, that's way more rapid.
Indeed, indeed. Well, Batrider trying to farm up what he can to see if he can't get back into this game. Hastrun in the bottom lane could be pretty good on both these teams. Team Power Gaming, they are sticking together. Like frightened children lost in the mall, they are trying to just hide from all adults in case one of them gets utterly molested. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry, audience.
You should apologize for that one. I'm gonna apologize for my shit camera control, but you should definitely apologize for that.
Personal experience on that one. Low, no, Lion picked off yet again, but they're a little nervous. They do know that if they're gonna get one hit from Slarky Malarkey, Slark, it's time to get partying, boy. The Sun Ray is out, and they are able to grab the Death Prophet, but Phoenix fucking jumps into a Chrono. What is with this team and killing themselves in Chrono? Slarky Malarkey picking up everything. Oh
Death
no,
Prophet messed
Trolley
up.
with the kill. Jesus. Slark going up, Bloodthorn is up, Phoenix is down. As we see the fight that Mineski was looking for, buyback coming out on the Phoenix, who did dive into a Chronosphere. Ay, ay, ay.
Raging Potato just owned that fight. I mean, Death Prophet made a huge mistake that she didn't BKB. She approached, she didn't pop BKB. He lassoed her, he pulled her northwest, then he refreshed, lassoed her again. And by the time she got unlassoed the second time, she had 10 HP, basically. She popped BKB and she still died. It was incredible. He basically solo killed the Death Prophet with magic damage with Refresher here. That's amazing. But she really messed up by not BKBing, because then she wouldn't have taken any magic damage during that.
Oh, nice hit there by the Faceless Void, though. Slark not able to do too much, and he will purge that off, actually. They're just going to be taking this Rex like it ain't no big thing. Lion is back up, and so is Faceless Void, but they do not have enough damage to do it. What grab weight on Faceless Void? Raging Potato, he is not a patient man. He's a man of blood. He's a man of murder. And taking out the Void. Poor Lion just respawned 2 seconds ago. He's scared for his life, and that life will be extended by the Sun Ray.
And his own Yules. Okay,
wow,
he's going to be in the air forever.
He's having the greatest day of his life. What is even happening right now? Oh, there's Slark. Alright, he decided to kill people now.
There are a few Yules in this game.
A few Yules. That was quite the long dance for poor Lion. Buyback coming out on Void. They're looking to do something here. And, oh, the Lincoln Spear. Look at them. They can't help each other, though. Oh, Anna is finally brought down, but the Earth Splitter taking out a huge amount of health. Legion Commander Shadow Blading in, hoping to get a catch here. Not going to be able to find anything. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Elder Titan walking away from the Phoenix. Probably going to be able to make it out just fine. Not what they were really looking for. Oh, Legion Commander trying to get... Come on, Witch Doctor. Get out of there. What? Yeah, he's fine. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Phoenix kill TI5. Yule Scepter. The deadly... oh, it's a double. It's a pirouette. Oh, Dancing with the Stars.
Dude, he has an Ags on Elder Titan. What is this game, man? He's so farmed.
Elder Titan Ags is so good. The slow the stop. And that is one dead bird. They did actually get the Legion Commander looking for another duel. The Blade Mail is popped. And
oh, the double duel.
Herself.
Oh, it's going to get him. The double duel.
Herself. Oh, the stomp on poor Mr. Void. He did buy back, so if he goes down, this is pretty much the game. And he dances a deadly pirouetting dance.
They have another one in... okay, there it is. That is... man, every fight has been so close, but at this point, Mineski is just getting every win, and that's good game. It was over. They were going to get top Rex for sure. They could have bought back DP, but she would have been solo, basically. And then they would have gone and bought Rex afterwards. So, man, did they mess up this game. That was pretty big throw. In the sense that it was just mechanics itemization. These guys did not think about the mechanics implications of not having any armor against Elder Titan. You can't do that. It is a huge mistake. I think I emphasize that a lot, but they had this game in the bag. They played really well, in my opinion. Like, all their KDAs were so good early game. They made Mineski look real crap the first 10 minutes. But they just weren't able to finish high ground. It's just because they didn't have 5 to 10 armor on their cores. That's it.
Yep. Well, we did see some amazing plays, as you mentioned, from Power Gaming in that first game. Hopefully they get their itemization a little bit better for the next one. But either way, Purge, I'm sure the next game is going to be just as good of an even match throwdown. Mineski, can they get that coveted 2-0 victory that is so important here in the Mr. Cat tournament? We will find out soon. But for now, a small break before we get to round 2 of Power Gaming versus Mineski. Mr. Cat.